Hiya, I'm Irish pro wrestler Myla Grace and you're watching AJwF. Make sure to check me out on social media at Myla Grace_X, and while you're here, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe.
Welcome back guys to another AJwF. Today I saw a video on YouTube from WWE Figs where they modified a Stone Cold Steve Austin Elite so that he gives the old famous middle finger salute. So we've got Mr. Austin here. Let's try it. P.S. I am no good at DIY, so this is either going to be a major fail or, well, time will tell. Let's go! So here we are guys, in the old laboratory, aka the kitchen. So we've got Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Little pot we're going to put boiling water in because we need to soften the hands. Knife, never play with knives.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
You know, the crowd, why not? And we've got this on standby, a little tea towel, just in case it gets a bit hot. So, let's start off, let's get the kettle going. Okay guys, and we're back. Can you hear the kettle nearly boiled in the background, hopefully? What we need to do first is get these hands off. So, here we go. Pop the hands off. They're going in the pot, both of them. For this look, we are using the hands that came with it. They're just a bit open, look. Let's put them in there. Kettle is done, right back. Here we go, here is the kettle. Boiling water. Be careful everybody. So, we're going to pour it in. Here we go. And what we'll also do, just got this little teaspoon just to fish them out. It's hot water. You don't want to get burned, okay? So don't touch the water for those at home. Anyway, put the kettle back. We'll leave these for about 2 minutes and they should soften up. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back guys. Been a couple of minutes, we're going to fish these out. I have just got some supplies. Just in case this goes wrong, we have some plasters. Just in case. Safety first guys. But anyway, let's go. Let's get one of these hands out of here. Here we go. Try not to burn yourself because these things, yeah, they are red hot right now. So, what we're going to do is, if I just show you here, the middle finger. Hoping this knife is sharp enough, we're going to cut it right down there. So bear with me. This thing is very loose at the minute, so hopefully it'll be alright. Let's go for it. Here we go. Okay. Well, attempt one. We need a sharper knife. Be right back. Go back in the water. And we're back. Here we go. Take two. We're going to try the Stanley. Should be a bit better. Here we go. Let's get this thing out again. Just push them back a bit so you can see. Wow, it is red hot. So be careful guys when you're doing this, if you're daft enough to do it. Remember, I've got plasters on standby should anything go wrong. But just get it in the middle of the screen, that would help, wouldn't it? I was just wondering then as I looked at it, how exactly or where the middle finger actually was. Luckily, I think I've pulled it off now, so we're all good. Here we go, we're going right down the joint. Sorry, going off the camera there. Concentrating on the fingers and not on the camera work, so apologies. Here, it's going well. I don't want to cut it too far, because we don't want this to go very wrong. Well, in theory, we don't want this to go wrong. So here we go. So one side of the finger is cut. Should we do the other side? Now this thing, remember this thing is really hot, so be really, really careful guys. I'm sorry, this does not make the most exciting viewing. What I'll do, I'll fast forward it. See you in a minute. So that should be good. There we go, you can see where I've cut in between there and there. So release his middle finger. So let's heat that one up again, and let's get the other one and do the same again. Wow, this one is really, really hot. Yeah, remember, we're going for the middle finger. So, well, this one is soft, so hopefully it will go well. Let's do it. Wow, this thing is limp. Here we go. Bear with, and I'll be back in a second. Look at that. It's going through it like butter now. Maybe leave them in for a few more minutes. That could be an idea. going forward for anybody who's interested in doing this, because this one has been in the water for a bit longer, and if you can see it on the camera, but the fingers are already so loose, so we can start to show you a little bit more of what we're going to try and do. Yeah, so you get the idea there what's going off. So here we go. It's starting to see, as soon as it starts to get cold again, the plastic's heating up, but you get the idea so far. We're going to put it back in the water, give it a few more minutes, and we'll be right back. And we're back again. Here we go. So it's been about another 2 minutes. Obviously Velvet Sky, she's hoping it goes right. I'm hoping it goes right. Let's fish these out, see if we can do it again. It's still really hot water, guys. Be careful if you do this. Obviously adult supervision. I think I'm an adult, so we'll be alright. But it's hard to show on camera, but look, you can fold the fingers when they're wet. Not when they're wet, when they are hot. So you can almost mould whatever you want. So we want to stick the middle finger up. Not that we are trying to do this to be rude in any way, shape or form, but the middle finger salute is what Stone Cold was famous for back in the Attitude Era. So we want to represent that a little bit. I'm trying to just put the pressure on there on the finger to straighten it out a bit. Obviously it's bent where it's been like a grasp finger. I'm hoping this works out good. Let's put some pressure on there. I'm more looking at the moment just to keep the other fingers down like that. So if we can get it cold, it'll be all good, won't it? So here we go. We're holding it like that. That's how we want it. We want it to look like that. Who are you? I'm just on the off camera there. I'm just doing the middle finger salute to myself, just to make sure I actually got it right. It's also a good perfect log. It's a-okay, perfecto. See on there, the little bit on the side of the finger that would need to be trimmed off. Again, we should be able to do that easy enough, I would have thought. But you get the idea there. Like, woohoo! Is it even focused on camera? I'm hoping it's focused. If it's not, I apologise. You'll get the idea at the end. So, fingers are all down now. Should we trim it now? Let's trim it now while we wait. Here we go. There we go. How's that looking? It's looking a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, and shout out to WWE Figs, who gave me this idea and they did their own little video. Now, I'm happy with how that looks. So, we'll put that to one side for a second. Let's get the other one out and do the same. This one, wow, yeah, this one is really hot now, guys. Remember, responsible adult, or if you haven't got one of them, just don't hurt yourself. Okay, full disclosure, anybody who tries this, I do not take responsibility if you break your fingers or injure yourself in any way, shape or form. Here we go. This one is so soft because it's been in there that bit longer. Again, leave them in longer. It's obviously makes a world of difference. Look at that. The other fingers are bent back now, so they should be in place. Just going to hold it. So, just trying to see, because there you go. Is that better? Focus on you. See, it's like that. So you need to make it so it's straighter. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Just why it's soft. So just bear with me, because I'm just going to put some pressure on. Here we go. We want that straight, and then we want it. Do you know what? I'm quite happy with how that one's come out. Look at that. Maybe a bit straighter. Yeah. It's pretty cool. You get the idea, don't you? Maybe that finger just needs to come down a little bit. Let's do this. And then, I thought I might need the hot water, but they're both, oh no, that one might need a little bit more, you know. This one, it's been in the water longer. I can still play with, so it's all good. I'm just going to run it under cold water because that should seal it up even faster. Bear with. And we're back again. Here we go. 30 seconds literally under cold water. And look at that. This thing is solid as a rock. Does the job. Middle finger salute. One down. This one, just leave that one there. Can dry a little bit. This one is still a bit bent, so I'm just going to dip it back in the hot water. I'm not going to try and get the rest of the fingers in there because they're all good. Okay, we're about there. About a minute. There we go. See, look how quickly it folds down again. As soon as you heat these things up, you can pretty much, it's like Play-Doh almost, like putty. Do what you like with them. So it's all good. So I'm just going to hold it like that again. I'm just going to put pressure on the middle bit because we want it to stay straight as possible without it looking too daft, but we do want it to look straight. So while we've got this, that's good. Just pushing the middle bits, just pushing the joints, just so you can get straight. That, I think that's pretty cool. So I'm going to run this under cold water. I think, guys, that should about do it. So here we come, straight back, and we are back. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Does the job. Obviously, you could probably make it a little bit better if you got more time, but I'm trying to show you just how simple this is. Let me just dry these off. Let's move the plasters out of the way. Here we go. Off here. There's one. There's the other one. The other thing I've seen people do in the past, not with this experiment, but with the figures in general, is kind of put them in the fridge or the freezer for a few minutes. Don't know if that's worth doing, maybe, if you've got more time in your hands. But here we go. Put one back in. There's one. Where's the other one? Here we go. Austin, you'll be reunited with your 90s self in just a second. Here we go. Fingers around. They're on. This is good. Here we go. Show me what you can do, Austin. Here we go. So, what do you think, you two? Woo! Here we go. And that is how, in very quick time, you can get a cool looking Austin. What are you saying? Anyway, guys, yeah, that's gone quite well. I thought it'd be a lot more of a disaster. I'll still upload it. Well, guys, here's a couple of photos just for your viewing pleasure, so you can see the Stone Cold Steve Austin classic pose. I did put the hands in the freezer for about 15 minutes just to make them solid, if you wanted to do that. If not, it's all good. I appreciate you guys watching this video, I really do. Oh, but hang on, what is going on here? 24/7 champion Velvet Sky, confronted by Enzo, but look who's behind him. Stone Cold Steve Austin giving the middle finger salute. Uh-oh, Enzo, Stone Cold Stunner time. Poor Enzo, it's lights out for him today. He's been hit with a stunner, he's getting the middle finger salute. It's just not a good day for him, is it? Well, here's Austin. Uh-oh, is he going to go after the 24/7 title? He's giving Velvet Sky the middle finger. That's not very nice, is it? But then he's just walking away. Well, I think that's over then. I think this video's done. I appreciate every single one of you for watching. If you have, hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. Either way, it's all good. Check out Myla Grace online store. She did the intro to this video, and the code AJwF saves your money there, and it also saves your money at wrestlebox.co.uk and at Ultimate Figure Shirts for all your custom figure needs. And also, if you can, check out Pop Culture Wrestling. It's got all kinds of wrestling content on there that's all great, so check them out. Well, that's it. I appreciate you guys so much. This has been AJwF. Thank you.